SGCPO. So today's movie review is on Wreck-It Ralph. Wreck-It Ralph. What is Wreck-It Ralph? Have you seen the trailers that the storyline revolves around the video game world in the sense of an arcade? So there's this bad guy in an arcade, and he pretty much wants to quit his job because he's not a bad guy, even though he is a bad guy. So he goes off to other games and tries to be a hero, and things just goes nuts. First off, I must applaud them for pretty much bringing the Toy Story concept into the arcade world. And I must say that it's interesting to feel that when we humans leave a room, things still move. Like, I mean, when Toy Story first hit, I was like, oh my goodness, do my toys talk and move when I'm not in the room? And they just move back to their spot? That's exactly here for arcade with Wreck-It Ralph. So let's just start off with what I liked. Totally the whole vibe of the arcadeness. I mean, it was really fun to see like Ken and Ryu in a pub and just chilling out, and then even like props to Metal Gear Solid, which was awesome, even though it's not an arcade game. And then next, like I would say, the animation, the 3D was good, and the colors were popping. You got a real like visual differences between the different games. I mean, you got your HD like Hero's Duty, and then you got that Mario Kart Candyland whatever game, and then you got like other stuff, and then I really loved how there was a lot of cameos from different characters, and that was good. And I really loved the 10-bit stuff in Wreck-It Ralph when the little citizens move around. It's like they like Also, I like the character development. I mean, the story is sort of sweet as into accepting who you are and just trying to be accepted into like who you hang around. And then there's like the Candyland storyline with how there's the little girl who's trying to be accepted and people just don't remember who she is, and then this big guy helps her out. It's a cute story, like it's enjoyable. I mean, you would go like, oh, I don't play games, I won't relate to this at all. But no, everyone probably has heard, seen, or played Mario Kart DS or 64 or whatever in some form. And pretty much Candyland is Mario Kart. I mean, in fact that like they use Mario Kart, such an iconic game that like anyone probably has some like connection with, instead of using Hero's Duty as sort of like a bigger playground to set their story in. They set Candyland as the storyline, and that's probably a spoiler. But yeah, like the relationship between the Candyland girl and Ralph is pretty interesting in a sense where it's just like this acceptance, and it's like really great. I would say that they're trying to push for this message of trying to be accepting who you really are. Like maybe you are in a place where you're supposed to be, but you're just not happy there. So you gotta just take things in your own hands and just do something about it. So what did I not like? What did I not like pretty much is the fact that they start off with the whole arcade thing, but then when they go to Candyland, it's just pretty much a setting. Sure, they would have some sort of specs where it reintroduces the fact that this is a arcade game, but the fact that the bigger world out there wasn't as like used, I say was sort of a disappointment. Maybe disappointment is the big word in a sense here, but I would say if they went to other games, it would have been more interesting. More characters sort of would have been more fun. I think Candyland's storyline was way too big. I would have loved it even more if Ralph just went to other games. More games. So that's pretty much it for them not liking it. I mean, I enjoyed it. I give props to Disney for doing a well done video game movie-ish. Craziest thing about this film for me is hearing a Japanese pop girl group in the credits. AKB48 is the singers for the credit song, and if you have not stayed for the credits, that's what you missed out on. Like I said in my The Man with Iron Fist, I really find it really awesome when I hear like Southeast Asian languages spoken in an English run theater. I mean, Man with Iron Fist, I got Mandarin and Cantonese, and then now I got Japanese in Wreck-It Ralph, being a Disney film, even crazier. And I mean, you got your Saw 7 with like X Japan doing that last song. It's just pretty nuts. Even Jay Chou doing Green Hornet song. Anyway, I am going on a tangent. So pretty much Wreck-It Ralph was enjoyable. I think you should go check it out with kids and everything. And even if you didn't have kids with you, check it out with your mates that's like gamed for a while. And just anyone that's watched or played or seen or heard Mario Kart. And I think you would enjoy it. The graphics are nice, the visuals are nice, it's colorful, it pops, and sort of 3D is acceptable, but I guess that's sort of the norm now for animated films. But pretty much that is all I have to say about Wreck-It Ralph. I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, that's just unfortunate. You should I don't know, check out Rise of the Guardians or something. But anyway, that is my review on Wreck-It Ralph. Did you enjoy it? I don't know. You be the judge. Leave him a comment and we'll have a discussion. Anyway, see ya.